G'day, Anthea here for Ant's Pants Pantry. Today I'm going to make the homemade berry cordial. It's just a quick and easy recipe, but it reminded me that my mum used to make us cordial, and we drank quite a lot of it back before everybody said don't do it. And interestingly, I remember as an adult reading of some research where the researcher was setting up an experiment for a number of different kinds of ways of treating water, where the idea was to find a way of making water safe to drink in places where it wasn't treated by the government like it is here. And they fully expected that the sample that they'd set up with cordial in the water was just going to show how bad it was, being full of sugar and everything. And to their surprise, they found that it actually made the water safer to drink. So for untreated water, putting room temperature water into the correct proportion of cordial fruit, which is fruit juice and sugar, actually leaving it sit for 2 hours made the water safe to drink, and they decided it was one of the most economical ways of treating water at that time in third world countries. So I thought that was really surprising, and it validated that cordial isn't evil, it isn't always bad. And yeah, of course it's nice to have a bit of a sweet drink. This berry recipe apparently you can have with soda water or plain water, and the recommended dose is 1/3 cordial, or 1 part cordial to 3 parts water. So that's a quarter, isn't it? That's right. Yeah. All right. So it's quick and easy. We'll just make that. It's in the Everyday Cooking for Thermomix Families cooking chip, and we'll find it in drinks. Last category, berry cordial. Ingredients are 130 grams of fresh berries, either raspberries, blueberries or some frozen berries, 300 grams of water, 350 grams of raw sugar and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Okay, first of all, the berries. I happen to be using some organic frozen raspberries. Next is 300 grams of water. Insert the measuring cup. And mix it for 20 seconds on speed 4. Okay, that's a bit surprising. The next step is to leave the lid on. And what happens after that? 5 minutes. Oh, you cook it for 5 minutes at 90 degrees. Okay, fair enough. So that was to mix it up a bit, and now we cook it. Got it. Strain the liquid through a fine mesh sieve into a jug and discard the sieve contents. Okay. It smells nice. I mean, it didn't get up to boiling or anything. But all right, next step, sieve out those fruit bits and just get the liquid. So this part of the process is to strain it through a fine strainer and discard the bits. I've only got a small strainer here, so I'm only doing it in small batches, but I'm nearly done. All right, now we put the cordial liquid into the bowl. And however much that is, 345 grams, we note the exact weight because next step is to put in the exact same amount of sugar. And I am going to use raw sugar today. Sometimes when the recipe calls for raw sugar, I put in low GI sugar, which is possibly better for a cordial because low GI is used by diabetics and doesn't spike your blood sugar in the same way, I believe. Anyway, today I'm going to use ordinary raw sugar. 345 I need, don't I? There we are. And the next step is insert the lid. And cook it for 6 minutes at 90 degrees. All right, it's cooked for 6 minutes. Okay. And now we allow it to cool in the mixing bowl for approximately 30 minutes. Then add 2 teaspoons of lemon juice and mix that in just for 10 seconds. Okay, I'll let it cool for a bit. Oh no, that was the step, wasn't it? Allow it to cool, that was the one. Well, that's been cooling for about 30 minutes and it's down to 50 degrees. So let's see what the next step is. 2 teaspoons of lemon juice and 10 seconds on speed 2. Okay, I've just got a small lemon here. It says half a lemon. I think I might have to put the whole lemon in. Yeah, that's better. Into a bottle and store in the fridge until ready to use. All right, will do. I'm going to strain it, I think, because it looks so nice in the picture being clear. There we are. That's 2 bottles of homemade berry cordial, and I think that's going to be useful. Well, coming up for people who don't drink wine, they can have some fresh berry cordial.